That changes over time, and it changes according to series. When they don't have a background, I usually, for those pieces, was looking at work like Carl Linnaeus, who was kind of like the primary botanist who kind of started the series. But things that were supposed to have this scientific fact, and that a lot of times are used to quantify the New World, and a lot of times that included the bodies in the New World. And so much fiction went into that building. And I, in making these paintings, wanted to speak on that too, on how these paintings that were supposed to explain fact involve so much fiction in them. So in something like the Ciguapa or the Geographic Delay, like these are portraits of women from the West Indian Day Parade in New York. And it's a pan-Caribbean carnival that happens where, you know, every generation, old people, young people, fat people, skinny people, everyone from babies to grandparents gets to be in a procession and display and celebrate who they are as they are. Versus something like Brazilian Carnival, where usually people like hone their bodies, do all this surgery to be beautiful for that one day and then like shed it and like show off. I hope I can get to see that one day. But for this, I was just really excited about how this was happening, but also how much fiction was involved in it. Usually in Carnival, you have a feather headdress and a feather foot gear, and you pretend to be native for that day. And I felt it was a way of skipping the painful history of colonialism and slavery, and you present this new body. So, but there's all these narratives that are in there that are unspoken. So anything from the color arrangement could invoke different gods within the Vodun or the Yoruba pantheon. Or there would be, you know, you'd have different backgrounds, like you'd have a Chinese grandparent or a South Asian grandparent, and have that etched in the body. So I would ask the dancers about their history, about the things they, you know, about themselves, and then those were etched back in them. So this is a Caribbean landscape in a pen and ink style to try to hint at their background. So again, it's like self-invention, fantasy, you know, how do you redefine yourself?